Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum gegebenenfalls Finale von Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. Und ja, ich habe nicht mehr großartig viel überlegt. Ich habe Crippling Depression, weil ich weiß, was passieren wird. Also eine Sache weiß ich. Ich weiß nicht, was genau passiert, aber ich weiß, dass etwas passiert. Das hat nichts mit dem Plot zu tun, glaube ich zumindest. Und ja, ich denke, ich habe den Plot ziemlich gut herausgefunden. Deswegen, gut, ich weiß jetzt nicht, was mit dem Isuru ist, aber...
But this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Ist ein Programm.
This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true, and that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. New World Program. Oh. Holy shit! Ist es... Wollen die virtuell haben? Okay, virtuell, okay. Habe ich jetzt nur gemacht, weil da so viele Faust waren. Achso, das wird mit I geschrieben, ne? Achso, doch mit A? Ja, okay, moin. Ich dachte, weil die ganze Zeit nicht jetzt ein A kommt. Virtual, okay. Ich wollte schon sagen, weiß nicht mehr, wie virtuell geschrieben wird, aber...
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game. Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game.
Here's it's a...
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
Cause it's a game.
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Oh, ich hab noch nie
Connecting
Kontaktlinsen.
augmented reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a
Genau,
program
das
called
weiß
the
ich.
Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain.
Ich glaube, das erinnert mich an Ready Player One, obwohl ich das noch nicht geschaut habe, den Film. Aber auf jeden Fall ist das hier sehr Matrix-stylisch.
Your body still exists in the real world, but right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something. Simply put, you're aviators, but
Avatare.
Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the
Wie der Film.
real body.
We're not just regular avatars, right?
your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
Our school memories.
I see. What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
Und das Event danach.
That's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that!
Weil wir eigentlich böse waren.
Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
The world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We cannot proceed if we don't accept it. Okay. Uff.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
Das kann ich approven durch das Bild von... Oh, dass ich den mal konzentriere.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this
Yeah.
strange newspaper clipping. There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult. than
War gut,
Hyoko
dass
to
ich
me.
das Video jetzt einen Tag nach dem letzten aufnehme, sonst hätte ich sehr viel vergessen bestimmt.
What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated for Yuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, we wouldn't have known if we aged not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed the difference? Hä? Ich kann das Transkript, ich will das Transkript lesen. Ah, stimmt. Moment. Fuyuhiko hätte einen Unterschied feststellen müssen von Peko, weil er kannte sie noch vor der Schule.
You're the only one!
Er kannte Peko.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years' worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, Does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world. We're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners.
Uff, nicht das russische Schlafexperiment,
The prisoner
oder?
was blindfolded,
Okay, nein.
strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth?
Das heißt, sein Auge hat auf jeden Fall
We're
verloren.
really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here, so we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world. That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world.
Aber die Zeit mit
created by the
Cherky war
New World
real.
Program.
Die war real für mich.
It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why in the end... It was all just a creation, that's the truth. The truth is it was all a lie. That's the world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
Alle leben noch. Aber es wird doch gesagt, man belieft, dass etwas...
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life. So... You are saying everyone is still alive?
Let's all commit mass suicide.
That's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Nö.
What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing?
Then... Monomi and Chiaki were...
Nee, die wollten doch, dass wir eben...
To protect us. And then we were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
Nein! Also nicht direkt. Is that it? Is that really it? Lol. Oh je, ich mag Beatmusik.
The Neo World program was developed by
Yes.
the Future Foundation, right?
Yes.
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
Quasi
The
ja.
enemy is the Future Foundation.
Nein.
I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
If this is all again, there's no doubt this is a killing game, right? Ich will
The
eigentlich...
Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation.
Okay, lass mal erstmal ausspielen.
And the
Achso, ich kann
enemy is the
sowieso
Future Foundation.
schießen, wie ich möchte. Pock.
I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys.
Then the Future Foundation is... truly an organization of evil.
Nein. Who is our enemy? Is it the Future Foundation? Nein.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
Ja.
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys.
Then the Future Foundation is... truly an organization of evil.
Nee. Ich würde das echt nicht böse sagen.
The Neo World program was developed by
Das stimmt
the
ja.
Future Foundation, right?
Und die wollten ja eigentlich gar kein Kill-Game machen.
It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
Yes.
And the enemy is the Future Foundation.
Nein.
I mean, a group that would
Ups.
make a killing game.
Ja, wie mache ich das?
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped it. It's all the Future.
And the enemy is the Future Foundation.
No.
I mean, a group that would make a kill.
Okay, da war das Argument,
That's wrong.
wofür das eigentlich war.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Deswegen die Regeln von Monomi.
Then, why is there killing going
Wegen dem
on?
Virus.
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be... that virus is...
Monokuma.
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monomi.
Monomi, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
But that's also something we need to clear up. Monomi or Usami, the role they shared in this world was... an Observer.
See,
Zusammen mit Chiaki.
she was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
Aber die Observer...
That's right. She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
und hatte eben diesen Stab.
PC. What's that?
Non-playable character.
Non-player character.
Oh,
Characters
Ultimate
that
Gamer
person. It's different from Avatar's
Boyfriend hier.
Monomi's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait. Did you just say 15 people?
You've forgotten how to count. We're 16 people in total.
Chiaki.
Probably excluding the other observer.
Genau.
Huh? Another observer?
Oh, Chiaki.
I see. Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami. And the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
Muss nicht sein.
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Wow, das ist einfach double your waifu doesn't exist, weißt du? In einem Game hast du eine Waifu und in diesem Game ist sie gar nicht existent.
Then
Pock.
she wasn't human?
Und hier gibt's eine Sache, die ich weiß. She didn't exist at all, not
No,
human.
that's not it. Chiaki was really alive.
Ja,
Even if she was a virtual existence,
meine Waifu ist
she
real.
was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World
Now
Ender.
that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
Ja. Weil everyone
What
so
do you mean,
ist.
those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
Weil für uns sind diese World Ender, weil wir eigentlich Despair
It's just a
liebten.
bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
Oh, ist es Junko? Pock? Aber in einem Programm als Virus.
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Hä?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
Irgendjemand kommt dazu. Klingt sich ein. Makoto. Yeah, Makoto, du bist da. Pock.
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto. Telle Makoto.
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy, and right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude. It's as if he's being cautious of
Of
us.
course, I don't mind rescuing you guys, but before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we are
Why do
in.
you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares?
Nee, bro.
Get us out of here.
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program. By now, you should understand your true identity.
Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's
Meh.
Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think. Was ist die... Achso, okay, alles gut. Ich dachte, jetzt kommt hier... Gangens Handbit. Oder so, keine Ahnung. Pock. Wie mach ich hier nochmal... Oh shit, okay. Oh boy, jetzt geht's ab. Oh. So, ich einmal ein Skill raus. Achso, ich dachte, jetzt kommt eine Frage. Alter, ist man generell jetzt so schnell? Holy moly. Ich bin irgendwie mega schnell. Question 1. Who were the 15 survivors? Wir waren keine Survivor. Oh, Moment. Nee, Moment. Ja, wie meint ihr das? Ja, wir waren da zwar die Survivor, aber... aber wir waren nicht die guten Survivor. Wir waren nicht die Guten. Oh, habt ihr diesen Save gesehen? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, ja, als Kind damals gespielt. Oh, gleich kommt der Prank. Gleich muss ich nach links. Okay, doch nicht. Oh boy. Question 2. Who are the remains of despair? Hajime and the others? Wir sind die Bösen. Pock. Also irgendwie ist dieser Plot-Twist zu Klischee, finde ich. Aber das habe ich mich jetzt gefragt, weil es halt klar war, dass das der Plot-Twist sein wird. Ob Danganronpa eine der ersten Serien war, die so einen Plot-Twist mit Simulated World gemacht hat. Und ob vielleicht andere. Why were Hajime and the others put in to recover from despair? Ob andere Serien und Spiele das vielleicht sich abgeschaut haben. Und ich glaube, Danganronpa ist irgendwie aus dem Jahr 2016 oder so. Und damit relativ neu. Also. Deswegen. Gut, ist besser als der letzte Plot-Twist. Was mir aber nicht gefällt, ist, dass es eine Connection gibt zwischen Makoto und. Also das erste Spiel und das zweite Spiel. Weil, wenn das erste Spiel schlecht war, dann ist auch das zweite Spiel schlecht, wenn das zweite auf das erste referenziert. Deswegen, weil ich hoffe, dass Danganronpa 3 so gut besser wird. Zum Beispiel auch mit diesen ganzen Edgy-Jokes und Fanservice und sowas. Dass ich zum Beispiel meinen Freunden oder so oder Familien sowas empfehlen kann. Meine Mutter würde so Mordfall lösen. Die liebt sowas. Die schaut ultra gerne Krimis und sowas und so richtig interessante Sachen. Wenn das halt so doof ist teilweise, dann will ich das da halt nicht zeigen. Und dann denke ich, würden viel mehr Leute das Game auch spielen.
The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
don't be stupid. In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars. Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
Tell us, Nagi.
Are they a
Nagi.
dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all Ultimate Despair.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details. Details about our missing memories, information about the time. Ach, das, was er entfernt hat.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? Dass wir alle sterben, nur Chiaki überlebt. Kill us all.
Got it!
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, you learn that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys? There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy.
Mikan ist ein super Beispiel.
By ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Mit Junko.
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
Mega creepy, Alter. What was that just now? A memory, but that person, that was Nagito, right?
It appears you've remembered a little. Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Weil ich keine Ultimate Talent habe, wollte ich alle Talents haben. Uff. Ich war der Typ aus dem Chapter 0.
There's obviously some kind of mistake.
Nein.
There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
That must be it. That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was... he cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm. What did you say? He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within him.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
LOL. Anspielung darauf auf Leute, die auf Kotze stehen. Pock.
It's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done.
Oh boy.
Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
Oben rechts ist das vielleicht sogar Akane, weil die so viel gefressen hat. Das oben sieht aus wie Mikan, links sieht aus wie Katsuichi.
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair?
Fuyuhiko Pock.
And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Könnte auch Katsuichi. Nee, lol, Teru Pock.
That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit! So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling, but there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose after all.
Ultimate
That's
hope.
why the Neo World program was created too.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So, you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success, even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments. Nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our avatars' memories in our bodies, we are also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program, so that it's the Neo World Program.
What happens to the people whose avatars die? If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flipbook for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever.
If you graduate, it will transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever.
Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey,
Why you gotta ask something like that?
well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right?
Ich meine, sowas wie Starvation kriegt man noch hin, ne? Das mit dem Auge, Fuyuhiko lebt sowieso schon damit.
Then maybe
Nein.
this island is.
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Aber wir werden es nicht forever spielen. Irgendwann wird auch das Spiel zu Ende sein.
Ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice
Die sind
the
eh
others just to
tot.
save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We have been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out here now, all deaths we have endured will be in vain. I know this, but something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out or... Also das Game sagt mir definitiv, ich soll jetzt Punkt machen. Aber ich will wissen, was passiert, wenn ich God Out mache. I can't stand this anymore. I'm done with this game. Regardless of whatever or not there is a punishment, it doesn't matter. Games need a game over, otherwise there won't be any tension. It's basically like a penalty, but for the sake of your generation who needs to be constantly coddled, I shall grant you the right to retry. You won't feel despair unless you can retry. You guys will just give up. So please select retry. However, when you want to flee from despair, make sure you don't select
Is it
retry.
going to end here? Without without seeing the truth or the future?
Hä, was meint er mit Retry? Regardless of whatever or not there's a punishment, it doesn't matter. Games need a game over, otherwise there won't be any tension. It's basically a penalty, but for the sake of your generation needs to be consistently coddled, I shall grant you the right to retry. You won't feel despair unless you can retry. You guys would just give up, so please select retry. However, when you want to flee from despair, make sure you don't select retry. Klar, dass es gesagt wurde, ich soll zurückmachen, aber ich will mal wissen, was passiert.
Danganronpa.
I see. Wait, we have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation...
Oh, this is all just a lie.
You know?
I knew it. As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
Dass wir eliminiert werden müssen, oder was?
I said I'm going to save you guys.
Naja.
Why aren't you listening to me? Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
Nein. Nicht also...
And apparently we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right? The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation. I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me? Let's do what he said. I mean, the Future
Oder meinte die Mail?
It's fine to trust the Future Foundation. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation?
Naja, er hat's gemacht,
How do you
ne?
explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
The Future Foundation 4th Division. Where are you guys? What are you guys doing? What are you doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? You're protecting the remains of despair. It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy, you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remains of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Ja, ja. Das ist ja...
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Huh? Is that email for real? Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Ja, aber das ist doch jetzt alles ein Experiment von Makoto, damit wir unser Despair über...
That later. Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we have already been told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whatever not to run the program on you guys, but this wasn't the only way to save you. I want to protect you. To me, those words seem much more real. If so, the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, He's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
He's trying to interfere then to prove whatever that Makoto Naegi is real or not. Okay. Oh Gott.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? Enough already!
Ich lasse ein paar durchgehen, damit ich nachladen kann.
Are you sure about this? I'm not listening!
Das Gute ist, man hört, wenn er redet, bedeutet das, dass da Wörter kommen.
Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you! Better luck next time!
Red mal mehr, Pock.
What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some...
This is the end. Makoto Naegi. That's who you really are. Then tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle? 11037.
What was that again?
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out. Then you're...
How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track!
He disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then... that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just wanna kill myself!
Same.
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Transform?
This isn't even my final
Transformation
form.
is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game? You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Destiny.
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms
Final
and
Fantasy,
go
Pock.
straight to my final form!
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
Dragon Ball Anspielung. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Like the inside of my brain is burning. A really, really bad feeling. Wer ist es?
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories!
Oh, wird es Chiaki für mich sein? Jeder sieht was anderes? Ist es der Headmaster? Ist es Junko? Alles zusammen. Oh, das war aus dem Intro. Pock. Oh, hier ist das mein Thumbnail. Oder ist es Nae? Oh, es ist Junko. Pock. Ich weiß, wo der Weak Point ist. Pock. Nice phone, by the way. Okay, girl.
What? What's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small? She's huge! She's way too huge! But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game. Kniferella.
Said it anyway.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge. Hey,
What the frick?
Want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
I get fucking crushed!
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But, too bad, this isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either, you won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
So fucking hopeless!
Ich spiele einfach Dark Souls gleich.
Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored.
Ich finde die Britin am
Naturally,
besten.
Fuyuhiko would say, it's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
When you're dead, does that mean, ja, sie ist schon tot.
I see.
Vorteil für Leute, die den ersten Teil gespielt haben.
Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego? Exuberance! We are now
Da ist sie.
an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo-World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane, this insane bitch ist Junko Enoshima. She's responsible for everything. Und uploaded wer? Das war bestimmt Hajime Pock. The destruction of Hope Peak Academy, the destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. Even so, what I'm supposed to do? Even if we know she's Junko
Don't get
Enoshima.
cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of ladies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends. Hell no! Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Tampered with the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, or I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know? The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We are completely at her mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answer, we often chase but to answer. How long it took to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. So a certain place we were watching that was...
I see! The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around. I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what
Schaut everyone, Leute.
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way, the countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like
Gibt's bei mir das Let's
step
Play?
off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program while you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces. I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game.
Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine, I won't worry about it. Hey, who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip. Your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful. That's just more reason for you to execute your role as divisive.
Device?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I finally can go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. Was ist, wenn uns... Also es kann natürlich sein, dass das jetzt auch wieder ein Trick ist von zum Beispiel dem echten Makoto, um zu prüfen, wie wir darauf reagieren. Dass wir eigentlich getestet werden, also dass wir zum Beispiel gesagt werden, okay, wir sind Despair und eigentlich nur von Junko hier irgendwelche Lakaien, dass das Richtige ist, eben zu sagen, ich gehe zurück. Jetzt, yeah. Oh boy. Nö. Oh, ihr seht, wann ich das aufnehme. Hä? Okay, anscheinend doch Graduate.
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
This guy is the real Makoto Naegi. Then this is the guy I spoke to.
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leaking! How were you able to get here, Makoto?
Tell him.
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap? It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way. The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap. Huh? She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Hey, little old me.
Who do we trust? If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of alter ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
What? Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck? Like the real world. Once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive that.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko. So, I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Keiko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here! After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world! With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete! That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
And the reason she wasn't able to do that was because of something she didn't do. Nope. Nope.
I see. Got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
The teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to this rule. Okay.
So, the rules were protecting us? Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other. Because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate. So you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know? Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a
Aber
happy ending?
das würde ja bedeuten, wir dürfen nie graduaten einfach, bis die irgendwann mal diesen Virus da raushauen. Could it be? Is she talking about them right now? Worum geht's? Wo ist die Frage? For example, I want to hear about the beautiful memory that even I get bored easily, still remember fondly. Picture of thousands of fools are madly in love with me dying. One by one, like dosed by bug spray. The bad part is they did it to themselves, you know. Thousands of human fall like dominoes. Meint ihr die Leute, die sich selbst da umgebracht hat? Nö. Okay, Pock.
I see.
Der Mass Suicide. Ah, okay.
The reserve course is mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
Kampf. Oh, fuck.
7 people. That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised.
Oh,
You all look
Nacken,
like your
Alter.
parents, friends, and lovers all died at once.
Oh, das liegt daran, dass ihr keine Likes auf meinen Nacken gibt. Gib mal ein paar Likes hier. Ah, fuck.
I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are
Okay, go.
trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh?
If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate.
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
Well, what the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
Statt dass sie LOL sagt.
There's nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game. Even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just
So,
so
wenn wir halt
tragic?
graduaten, ist die Frage, kann sie uns dann töten und unseren Körper übernehmen? Wenn wir graduaten und wir dann leben, aber die anderen Körper werden von ihr durch Despair gefüllt, dann lassen wir die doch einfach umbringen. Pock, die schon toten Leute. Ändert doch nichts. It was all a mistake. Was this really just a mistake? Ja, bringt die doch einfach. What about the killings and the class trials? Was that just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs kill each other off? That is just
Don't
too...
give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
The first. Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? Oh boy. Achso, das hier vielleicht.
I see. Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Wir brauchen mehr CF-Teile, Leute.
I believe the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's code might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop. And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the
Wir
shutdown?
brauchen mehr CF an Leuten.
I see! Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command? No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them.